Okay guys, let's talk. Welcome back to another video, guys. I just want to start out by thanking every single person that saw my last couple of videos on the PlayStation 5. I was really amazed about how many people actually looked at the video. On top of it, there's a lot of people subscribed. So if you're one of those subscribers, I thank you. And if you guys were not one of those subscribers and you're back to see the video, definitely hit that subscribe button and then hit that bell notification. This way you guys get notified every single time I put up a video. Now, I also post an unboxing video, so if you like videos like that, definitely go check it out. I do things like that on this channel as well. Hopefully you guys will stay and enjoy it. Now, there's a couple things I want to talk about today, and I'm going to start out by the comments that I had in the previous videos. Now, okay, so a lot of people have to understand a couple things. Now, you see behind me, I purposely put on, once again, there's a blue color and a green color representing the PlayStation and also the Xbox. So if you can't see right there, it's on that table, right? So I'm really not team blue or team green anymore. I used to be team blue all the way, but then as I got older, I pretty much put that aside and realized that, it really doesn't matter to me. I'm a gamer at the end of the day. Like, no matter what, I want to play games. So it doesn't matter which console has the games. If they have the games, I'm going to go to it, right? That's it. And that's the way I feel about it. And also I play PC games all the time as well. So that's another thing that, it doesn't matter to me. I play games. And there's a lot of comments, which I appreciate, by the way. So whether you agree with me or disagree with me, the best thing to do is comment, because that starts the discussion, right? And I will debate people. I'll go there and debate people with as much facts as I have. And if I don't have facts, I'll tell you that, hey, this is what I feel, and that's it. There's nothing wrong with disagreeing. That's like the best thing about YouTube. You could watch someone's video and disagree with them, and you could go in the comment section and talk about it. There's nothing wrong with that. So if you guys are watching this video right now and you disagree with anything I say in the video, let me know in the comments down below. There's nothing wrong with that. There's a way to actually comment to people and have a good time and learn something new. Maybe you may learn something from me, I may learn something for you, but the most important thing is we had a discussion and we actually were able to see someone else's point of view. And that's the way it should be, and that's what makes YouTube so good. It gives you another avenue to comment, and I feel like people should take advantage of that and comment more on a lot of my videos, not just my videos, but other videos you see on YouTube. It's always a good thing to start the discussion. Now, with that said, there were a lot of different people from different sides, which is funny because then I had people from that are really huge Xbox fans, or I guess you could say, I don't know, they call them Xbots. I don't know what you call yourselves, but Xbox fans, right? And they pretty much came on the channel and they're poking fun at everyone that liked PlayStation 5. And that's okay. I mean, some of the comments were actually funny with what they said, and I don't mind that. But then at the same time, I also had PlayStation 5 fans coming up to me, saying different things because I posted videos about the PlayStation 5 and how it isn't a good thing, So I understand that, you guys may think that I was putting down a PlayStation 5, but that's not really how it works, right? So let me explain a little bit more. When you buy something and you put your own money into it, right? You want it to work. Now, if it's not working, then you usually go to the company and you say, hey, I need this to work. You said it's gonna work and I want my money back. Well, money back, or you want it to be fixed, or whatever the case may be. Sony isn't answering the phones right now, right? So I have no idea what's going on. So I have to pretty much figure out what's going on myself. And the good thing is I make YouTube videos and things like that. So I figured, hey, why not post it to see exactly how many people are having this issue as well. And next thing I know, I got a lot of comments of people saying they have it as well. I did more research though. I looked at Reddit, I looked through Facebook, I looked through Twitter, and there's a lot of different people from different countries, including Europe now, that are having issues. So I had some people in my comments just saying, hey, this isn't widespread. It's probably less than 1%. That may be, I don't believe so. I think it's a little bit more widespread than you think. It's the reason why I think that on top of it's because how many different, social media areas that you see, all these people commenting on it. You see there's so many people saying it's happening to them. And there's a lot of people that can't even play games. Not to mention, when you call PlayStation, you'll be stuck waiting for hours to talk to someone. And that's specifically a line for PlayStation 5 technical support. So if you're stuck in a line for hours, that means that they're that swamped, they're that busy. You know, that's what it always means when you're waiting on the phone for so long with customer service. So with that said, that's another piece of evidence that I had that something is going on, right? And I did some more research, you know, on my channel as well. You know, as much as I love making YouTube videos, I don't get too many views. There's a couple of videos that do get views, but for the most part, I don't get too many views. So don't you think that's a little crazy that I posted up 2 videos and, you know, they all of a sudden they have thousands of views? Like I'm getting closer to about 30,000 views for 2 videos, when most of the views I had on my channel are about a couple hundred views on average, right? So isn't that a little kind of, you know, that's kind of crazy? And people are still saying that no, it's not an issue. Well, if that doesn't add to the situation or make you believe what I'm saying, there's 2 keywords that people search the most for my videos. The reason why my videos were pretty much on top were because people search for PS5 error or the PS5 error message, the one that I posted on the video, the title. And if someone's looking specifically for a PS5 error message, they're not just going to make up the error message. They're going to look up that exact error message because that's what they see on their screen. So the fact that so many people are actually typing in those keywords and searching my videos, it's pretty much showing you that it's highly searched, and that's what people are looking for, of a way to fix their console, right? And that's why 70% of the views that I received between 2 videos came from just those keywords. So that's what I look at when I say something. You know, I try to do as much research as I can. I don't try to spit things out there unless I try to do some sort of research. Of course, you're going to have your opinion. Of course, there's nothing guaranteed, right? This may be, like people said, less than 1%. But who knows, you know? Like, no one's giving me answers, right? Sony isn't giving us answers. No one's answering what's going on. So when there's no answers, there's more questions that are being asked. And then the next thing you know, you go on forever asking more and more questions. And that's just the way it works, right? You start to put things together and you start to develop your own theories, right? It's like, I think this has happened. I think this has happened. And that's it. You know, that's the way it works when no one's answering, you know? So the people that comment, I appreciate your comments and saying stuff like that. That's a great thing. That's your opinion. But you have to start to realize that it's no coincidence that, you know, as soon as my views started to slow down, and then there was a European launch, and all of a sudden people from Europe started to watch the same exact video, and they're finding my video, my views are going up again. It's not a coincidence. The reason why that's happened is because as it launched in Europe as well, people are starting to report errors as well. So that means that there's people in the US, there's people in Europe, and it's going to keep happening every time there's a new launch. So meaning Black Friday is going to come out, you're going to hear some more reports about it. And that's fine. We don't know if it's hardware or software. I can almost guarantee you mine is hardware. And I'm going to get to that right now, actually. So mine is really bad now. Mine's at the point where you turn it on and at the login screen, it just flashes. It won't turn on anymore. And that's from me doing nothing. I haven't done anything new but turn it on occasionally to see what's going on. And every single time I turn on my console, something new happens. I've already tried to use a USB to completely re-download the software. Didn't work. I even tried to restore the database, which I told you guys not to do. It didn't crash the system, didn't brick it, but it just stays the same. Nothing works anymore. And to me, when something progressively gets worse, then that leans more towards a hardware situation than software, right? Software, like I said before in my last video, will consistently stay exactly the same. You know, like you're gonna keep getting error messages and crashing the same way you did, and with different applications maybe, but pretty much the same exact way every single time. Hardware, it's just gonna progressively get worse until you can't even turn it on, or something's gonna happen, it can overheat. There's plenty of different things that can happen when one piece of hardware fails on you. So Yes, it could be a coincidence that I'm getting those error messages and it's failing on me, the console itself, but I don't know yet, because I know there's other people that started the same way. They first started with some games crashing till more games started to crash, till they couldn't start the console, till the console actually crashed on them and it had to restore the database, and then it bricked the console. It literally, a lot of people had that same exact way, that it just progressively got worse. So I don't know what to think, but I'm putting all the clues together from what I see, from what my research is, and that's what I'm trying to give you guys. Now, I already talked to GameStop. I went away from Sony right now because Sony is not accepting consoles for the most part. You could fight it and they may give it to you. They're telling some people 3 weeks, but for the most part, they're not trying to accept any consoles because they're saying that their engineers are working on a fix. So I contacted GameStop. GameStop said they're going to replace the console, and this is GameStop online. So that's great. I'm going to go ahead and check it out. So that's going to be another console I'm going to receive, and I'm going to test that one to see if that one's going to have the same issue. I don't know. It's a coin flip, because I do know there's a lot of people out there, more people out there, that have working consoles. I agree with that. But even those people with the working consoles are having a lot of issues with other bugs and stuff like that, which is kind of normal for launch, but to have all this stuff together is what's making it a bigger issue. And I don't know, I don't sit there and be like, I'm not going to defend Sony. I'm not going to bash them either, because we don't know the whole story yet. But at the same time, you better believe I'm not going to stand there and just be like, oh, it's okay. It's cool that I spend that much money, $840 for a bundle, and haven't played one game. I mean, look at today's date. It's the 20th, right? The console release on the 12th, and I haven't played one game. But I'm supposed to be cool about that. Not just me, right? Every other person that's in the same exact situation is just supposed to sit there. The answer is no. What happens now with when you have all this social media, you can actually now find other people that have the same situation, and that's what they do. They sort of comment and they talk to each other to see who else is going through the same thing. And people are going to start giving you clues, be like, oh, you know what? I found out if you unplug the Ethernet cable, right, before you go into the game, you could go into the game, then turn on the internet again, and next thing you know, you'll bypass that message. That works for some games, but then I have some people that said they did that and it crashes after an hour or 2 hours. So that's the importance of commenting, right? That's the importance of going down the comment section, having your opinion or your facts, and coming out and just saying it. And I think that's very important, but you have to realize that try to leave the whole fanboyism out of here. There's no need for that. Like, I know that people love their Xbox, people love their PlayStation, but when you're talking about a situation like this, it really doesn't matter. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. We have consoles out there that are failing, and there's no answers, and that's what we're trying to look for. So that's pretty much it. Don't think that this was a bad thing or anything like that, because I really appreciate the comments. I really appreciate all the comments, really. There's really no one that really said anything insulting or anything. I'm just trying to let people know that just don't worry about that. There is an issue, is how widespread is it? We don't know yet. And hopefully you guys can help me figure it out. But until then, I'll wait till I get a GameStop, bundle again, or I guess it's just a console they're sending me. And I'll let you guys know what happens when it comes in. Hopefully that does work. I don't know though. But once again, if you guys did not check out that unboxing I did for the headset, go check it out, give it some love. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. And that's pretty much it. If you guys liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you did not like this, let me know in the comments down below. Let's start the discussion. Share this video with everyone that you know. And that's pretty much it. This is Hector from Not Too Nerdy. I'm out. See you, YouTube.